Welcome to SVP Financial Strategies. Today, we're talking about some critical retirement decisions for those in the middle income cohort, especially if you have significant assets tied up in your home, but not many financial assets. Key decisions to make as you approach retirement. For many, in the middle income bracket, the most important decision revolves around three main areas. Number one, when to claim Social Security. Since Social Security may represent the majority of your retirement income, deciding when to claim it is crucial. We'll discuss why delaying Social Security could benefit you, especially if you're in good health. 2. When to retire and how long to keep working. The decision of when to retire and whether you can keep working, whether full-time or part-time, will significantly impact your financial security in retirement. 3. Whether to tap into home equity. With so much of your wealth tied up in your home, you might need to consider whether and how to access that equity to support your retirement. The reality for middle income cohort. Research from the Society of Actuaries highlights that for people aged 55 to 64 in the middle market, about 70% of their assets are non-financial, primarily in their homes. This means there's often a lack of liquid financial assets to draw on during retirement. Therefore, their three decisions become even more critical. Practical advice for middle-income retirees. Here's some general advice to consider. Work as long as you can. Extending your working years can significantly boost your retirement savings and delay the need to draw on Social Security and other resources. Save aggressively. If you're nearing retirement, try to maximize your savings now. This could help you avoid significant cutbacks in your standard of living later. Be realistic about retirement. You might need to prepare for a retirement that includes part-time work, especially if your financial assets are limited. Social Security. The later, the better. For most in the middle income cohort, it's advisable to delay claiming Social Security for as long as possible. Here's why. Higher monthly income. Claiming Social Security at age 70 can provide a monthly income that's about 75% higher than if you claim it at age 62. This is particularly important since for 40% of older women living alone, Social Security ends up being their only source of income. Health considerations. If you're in poor health or if you're married and coordinating benefits, there might be strategies for claiming earlier. However, in general, the later you claim, the better off you'll be financially. Housing decisions. More than just a place to live. Your home is likely your biggest asset, and you'll need to make some important decisions around it. Can you afford to stay? Assess whether you can afford to continue living in your current home. Should you downsize, move to a different location? Paying off the mortgage. This might not be an option if you have limited financial resources, but it's something to consider if possible. Tapping into equity. You might need to explore options for tapping into your home equity, whether it's through a reverse mortgage, selling the home, or renting out a room if you have the space. Final thoughts. Navigating these critical decisions for a secure retirement, especially for those in the middle income cohort. Be sure to consider all of your options and seek advice tailored to your specific situation. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. And as always, if you need personalized guidance, don't hesitate to reach out to SVP Financial Strategies.